Hi everyone, I'm Ashish, founder of IAP, which stands for Institute of Admissions Professionals. Now, in my last post, I announced that I am the founder. I've started this institute, so the natural question comes to mind is, what is IAP? What exactly are we trying to achieve? So, just as a small background, I have been working in education industry for last 14 years, and what I've felt is that there is a lack of recognition for this profession. So, if I go out and tell someone that I am somebody who do admissions or outreach, it is not as recognized or banking or CA or some other profession. So the question comes to my mind is what we can do to make it a recognized profession, and that is where IAP is born. Basically the purpose is powering the current and next generation of admissions and outreach professionals. So what exactly we are trying to do, what we are going to achieve, everything I am going to explain in this video, which is like next 8 to 10 minutes video. So let's see. Number one is, what is the product, right? So it is Institute of Admissions Professional. As per my knowledge, I am not claiming it, but as per my knowledge, with whatever research I have done, we are the world's first dedicated learning and development platform for admissions and outreach professionals. In word, if somebody is there where the existence is not as great that I can find on Google, then in India at least we are the first platform who are going to achieve it, right? So basically we are the partner of an individual, a professional, as well as an education institute in professionalizing admissions and outreach, right? So what exactly we are going to do? What we are trying to do here? Understand the problem. What is the problem that I have identified? Number one is lack of formal training for university admissions and outreach roles. Now, when is the last time you have hired, if you are a leader in higher education, when is the last time you have hired a counselor who come with a certificate that, okay, yeah, I have this ground knowledge of how outreach is done, and that is where I can be effective. Most of the time, we get the raw individuals, we have to train. Out of 10, 2 or 3 turn out to be really good, who build a long career. Rest gradually move on, right? The stability, recognition, learning and growth is very limited, especially in the beginning careers, right? Second is universities struggle to hire the right talent. One of the challenges for universities and institutes is the stability. I hire in one season, next season I hire more people, then next season I hire more people. Why? Because I hire the raw talent. Sometimes they are not able to understand what we are trying to do. Sometimes we are not able to understand what exactly should we hire for so that we can get the work. So eventually we end up completing the season and then a hiring restart. And the process go on for every year. Third is fresh graduates don't know that this career path exists. Most of the time the counselors that come are random. They applied somewhere, they couldn't find a job, so you gave the job, or somewhere, somehow, from some reference, they come and get to know that this job exists. But apart from that, if I see, generally there is no career path. As a career guidance, career coach, I go to so many places, talk about so many careers, but when is the last time I talked about a university giving a job, right? So a formal career path does not exist. How do we make it? That is exactly what we are trying to do here. And next is career options in education are ignored by many. Why? Because most of our life we spend in school or in college. So we don't know that a career exists here, especially if it is non-education. Even in education, if a career exists, that is mostly for teaching. So a career that is in admin, admissions, outreach, all those things are mostly non-existent for people to perceive. So this is exactly the problems that we found, that this is where a lot of awareness is missing and a lot of talent is there that can actually come and contribute to higher education, which is need of the time, the way the industry is growing. And this is exactly where we want to come into picture, nurture the raw talent, place them into higher education institutions and help them grow and build some solid careers. Now, what is the opportunity we have? In India, if we see, we have almost 1200 plus Indian universities, about 40,000 plus colleges, and massive hiring needs. But it's not available yet. Rise of private universities, we are seeing recently in one statement we saw that what India required right now is one university every week, right? But still that is not the pace that we are going to achieve. But yeah, a lot of new universities are coming, as well as a lot of international universities are coming. So the demand for talent is going to be more and more. Career in education, we all know that when we are associated with education, it naturally comes with respect, because the parents who send their kids understand that we are there to serve them, as well as education in our country is related to a social cause. So it's always comes as a social service. So of course you have fulfilling, respected and a stable career. Now, the most important thing in admissions and outreach is that you do not need a PhD to start a career, unlike other academic functions wherein you require a PhD, or even if you don't require, you can enter, but you have to do it for your growth. So here you don't have that kind of hiccup. Anyone who is passionate enough and want to really serve, open to learn, can build a career in higher education. Now, coming to IAP, what is our mission, vision and the model? What we are doing is, the mission is to professionalize career in university admissions and outreach. The simple thing is that I have spent 14 years and it became very difficult for me to explain to somebody what exactly do I do. Somebody say I'm a banker, very easy to understand, you work in a bank. Somebody say I'm a CA, chartered accountant, or a doctor, or something, entrepreneur, something. In a university, what exactly do you do, right? It's very difficult to make people understand that this is a full-time mainstream career as good as anything else, right? What is our vision? Vision is to become India's #1 skilling platform for higher education careers. And what is our model? Our model is simple. We are going to do training, job assurance, build a community, and focus on continuous upskilling. It doesn't matter that you enroll once, you complete this certificate, you are out. No, we'll be doing continuously workshop, webinars, a community and lifelong learning model, so that we have a closely knitted community and do something which helps universities to grow and achieve their goals. So this is our vision, mission and model that we are trying to do. Now what are we offering? Okay, so we have planned 2 programs. One is called CAP, which is Certified Admissions Professional. This is for whom? This is for fresh graduates, early career professionals who want to build a career in higher education. We are doing a 3-month certification program, which also includes the placement support. Now what we are going to do is, once we start, we are going to come up with 100% placement assurance in this program, which means you do this certificate. It is our responsibility to make sure you get a job in the specified time frame, right? Our second program is called COP, which is Certified Outreach Professional. So similar to admissions, you are in admissions function, you are doing counseling and a lot of other work. Outreach is also a function wherein you do lot of marketing, visiting schools, colleges, career fairs and lot of other things. So basically based on your personality, your interests, you can choose either CAP or COP. CAP mainly to become a career counselor in this institute, sitting, interacting with students, doing the career counseling, converting. Outreach, more of traveling, more of meeting people, promoting your university or your brand to different places. So this is basically the CAP and COP. Both are 3 months program. We are tentatively planning to launch it at a range of 30,000 rupees and with 100% placement assurance. What next? What are the curriculum that we are trying to do here? So it's just a basic highlight. Of course, I'll come with more videos, detailed curriculum in CAP and COP. But what we are trying to do is, we are understanding the Indian higher education ecosystem is what you are going to learn. University marketing and student recruitment. So recruitment is not a job recruitment, but hiring for a university is also called recruitment. So how we are going to achieve that? University planning and school engagement, how it is done. You have various CRMs, right? All CRM is basically the heart of every university, where all the leads comes and a lot of nurturing and everything happens. We'll go in detail. So you're going to learn about the CRMs, how the events are done, planned, how the digital campaigns are done, more of those things. learn about the counseling and communication skills. How about university is a very sensitive place, unlike the corporate. In universities, ethics are placed at a very, very high level. So you have ethics, teamwork and institutional building, and interview preparation and resume building. So more or less you are going to learn everything about what is required to build a career in a higher education institute and how you can get placed in an institute, start a career, get a job from this program. This is exactly what this curriculum will be all about for 3 months. Now, we are planning our first cohort from July first week, which will be a batch of 50 students in CAP and 50 students in COP, right? It will be starting with first 100 learners in July 2025 batch. Of course, we'll plan some special discount and priority placement. I'm not sure about discount. We are still working out on those parts. But the placement will be guaranteed in this batch. For the first batch, we'll make sure every student that enroll in this program gets 100% placement. Now, you'll be the first IAP certified professional in India and campus ready by October admission cycle. So by the time we reach October, you have the certificate and you have the job in hand. So this is exactly what we are doing through IAP. Now, what are the career paths after this program? So you can become executive, senior executive, assistant manager, depending on your profile, your skills, also based on PG or UG. So maybe if you are an MBA plus IAP, you can go to a senior role. Maybe you are a graduate plus IAP, a little junior role. University counselor, outreach officer, education marketing executive, regional admission head, depending on if you have some experience already, or future career growth, you can then grow just like me. I started as an executive, then manager, regional manager, director, all those things. So you can then go on to become deputy director, international head, all those things. The sky is the limit if you are passionate and give your 100%, just like I have seen growth in my career. What is the placement promise? So as of now, we are in touch with more than 20 universities. Soon we are going to sign up the MOUs with these universities for the placement thing, and we are going to give the placement promise. That means in some of the top 20 to 30 universities, you are going to get a career. Also, we are in touch with a lot of edtech companies which work closely with universities and higher education institutes where you have a career possibility. Second is personalized career support that we are going to give you 100% job assurance for top 50% and trying for 100%, though we'll see, we are working on the terms and conditions, but my goal is that every student in the first batch get the placement and industry mentorship during the course. So not just me, I am your chief mentor for this program, but along with me, I'll try to bring a lot of brain and resources in this program who can help you and give you real life skills. Now, how can you apply? Soon the website will be live, iapofficial.org, wherein you have all the details about the course, how to apply and all those things. For first cohort, founding cohort, we are starting with only 50 seats with 100% placement, and you will be part of India's first movement to professionalize admissions. Right. So, join the movement. For universities, what you can do, if you are a university, you can partner with us and hire the trained employees. For professionals, you can become a member. We are soon coming up with a lot of free resources. Our website is under development. The moment it is live, we'll have a lot of resources and learning for you. For sponsors, we are also working on a lot of sponsorship opportunities, especially those which are the corporates, companies want to focus and showcase themselves to higher education institutes and students. We are going to have sponsorship opportunities. So this was a brief overview about what IAP is, what I'm trying to build, what exactly is there in my mind. In future videos, I'm going to come up with details on CAP program, what exactly we are going to cover in 12 weeks, which is a 3 months program. COP program, Certified Outreach Professional, what we are going to cover in that program. How the placement promise work, what are the documents, how this is going to work, and especially how you can enroll and when we are going live. So all of the details are coming soon. Stay tuned, and thank you so much for all your support. I'm sure this is going to be a great initiative to help a lot of students build a successful career in higher education. With that, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.